Hello and welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tina and it is a beautiful day to be creating with you. Actually, night. So for me, it's nighttime when I am videoing this, and it's been over a week since I have really gotten to craft. I've been preparing for an upcoming event and I really wanted to share this last week, but it was my birthday week and one day turned into a 2-day celebration, turned into a 3-day, but who's complaining, right? All right. I have this fun project and I'm going to put the Design Space file link in. This is from Artfully Sent, a close to my heart Cricut cartridge. And what I've done is I've created a great file to de-stash our papers. So the original piece that was in it, on the card, and you'll see it when you look at the details, is this. It had this snowflake that was cut, the Let It Snow. I've added a Merry Christmas, a Winter Days, a heart, a plain one. I've taken the words out altogether so you can put a stamped sentiment there, and I think it could just keep going and going. All right, I have specifically designed this project to use up our scraps. That's it, just to like use up our scraps. All right, so I love something old with something new, and so many of my group right now are destashing, and this is the perfect time to like destash your winter paper. You know, maybe just had them out. All right, so I have a card base here, and I started to put this together, and I was like, oh wait, got to do a video for that. All right, so I have a regular A2 card base, and this is a piece of 1 3/4 inch Desert Rose, and I have that on the light side. I'm going to try to get this in the center without measuring so we know that bad things are about to happen, right? I'm going to say good enough. There we go. And I just cut 2 of these at 6 inches, and then I can trim them off. It makes it so that I always have a really nice perfect cut. There we go. And it's less cutting. It's actually just less cutting for me. I don't have a little piece left over. I just get a nice clean cut. Okay. And then in the file, what I did was I took the scallop and I made it bigger behind it to create a mat. It's going to give an interesting look. And, but the big thing is it's going to help you use up more paper. When you're destashing paper, don't try to save it. Use it, and burn it up. Look at that. See that Desert Rose? We're going to have a little peaky at the top and the bottom. Okay, there we go. And this is our something old. This paper here is our something old. We had the exclusive paper that was in the scrapbooking workshop, and we had this, but this is our something new. This is Snow Mice. And I went ahead and colored this little guy to match my two-tone Desert Rose that I'm going to show on this. I stamped it in my perma ink there, my intense black ink, and went ahead and let that, I like to let mine sit. And then I colored this, and this little guy's been sitting here for I don't even know how long. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on, and you can see we're going to have this really pretty shadow. I just wanted to decide whether or not I want this piece on foam tape to give this card even more dimension, but I'm thinking I'm going to just go ahead and layer up my my circles, and we'll do that. So in the file, you'll have 2 circles as well. I'm using the other side of my paper just to layer the 2 of them together. I'll put some foam tape there. Let's grab some of our foam tape. Okay. And we will create some nice dimension. I wasn't sure if I was going to want to go with the gray. I'm kind of obsessed with the gray dots. I think they're retired, which is probably why I'm obsessed with them, because I want them. So I think I'm going to like all the layers. Now, on the back here, what I did was I just grabbed some of my scrap paper, and I took the scrap paper and just covered over the areas that I wanted to cover over on the back of the card, the Let It Snow. And then I chose to do the snowflakes in, I think, peach. I thought that that looked nice. But really, that's a time to just get out your scraps and, you know, let those scraps do some really nice work for you. I think I'm going to need more foam tape. Okay. We'll get a little bit more there, and we will get this card all set. So in the file, you'll be able to put this together, you know, if you choose to use the heart or the the solid one, you can, you know, this whole base can just be solid. All of this is removed. So that can just be solid and you can add whatever you would like to it. But the card doesn't need a whole lot because of this scallop image that I used. And then what I did was, if you're an Access member, this image set is included. Or if you purchased it, you know, a long time ago, like so many of us did, because the Close to My Heart cartridges at that time were just utterly amazing. It was like 700 images, a signature alphabet. They were so good. All right, so we're going to just put this on. Oh, really, I'm happy that I went ahead and decided to add that. See that already? Isn't that pretty? I am liking that. Okay, so what I wanted to do is then keep kind of a simpler focal right here. I'm loving how the two sides, this is the dark side now of the Desert Rose that I have up. And you just see a tiny bit of that. And then what I have is that stripe that comes back. It lays out so nicely. I am really liking this. Okay, I took a little piece of the zip strip, and I'm just going to go ahead and attach those together. And I just cut them on angles all the way down. Here we go. We'll make a little kind of tag out of it. And then we will... I get teased because I'm always like, shove it under here. We will gently slide, aka shove it under our piece. This is actually a little too long for me to put under there. We just need the tiniest bit, really. Not too much at all. Okay, and I think I'm going to have that right over here popping out. There we go. And look at this guy. And what I did was, for the snowballs, I went ahead and I grabbed some stickles and I did all the things and I did the shading, and he is so cute. And this is snow mice. I just really think this all goes together really well. And this is such a great time. I love the something old and something new. It really does help you go back and use all your stuff because you're super excited to use something new. It's something that works really well. And I'm glad to see so many of you embracing it. Oh, it's adorable. Look, it's really cute. Okay, so off to the side, I have a little bit of... Okay, this is what happened. Let's Party came out and they gave us Aquarius and I loved it. So then I had to pull them back out. Now this one has some gold in it, so hold on for a second. I, of course, have all of them. I'm going to switch off to the Moon Dust one. All right, I have used so many of these. I really, really love the Stickles gels, and that's what I was worried about. My gels, these gels are not happy gels. Okay, you can add a little hot water to them and let them sit and they will work, but I want to add a little something in here, so I think I'm just going to grab my Stickles. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and just get my little snowflakes, and there we go. I'm just kind of putting a little bit of Stickles on and then pushing it around with the tips. So the whole time you see me down here moving it around, I'm not continuously just squeezing the Stickles out. I find that less is best, and then you can always squeeze a little bit more. I remember several years ago, I thought, oh, we're getting out of Stickles, and I had gotten rid of all my Stickles, and then they came back in, and you know, everything old is new again. And I'm enjoying that. I'm really embracing scallops right now. I might, right after this video, actually do an additional one, a layout that I used a scallop on. Okay. Now I have the purple, which is no longer available. Whatever's in your stash. But this wisteria here is the color that kind of matches that back there. So I thought it might be a good way to kind of pull this all together. I think I'm going to take this little star right here and put it in the center of this small snowflake that's right here. It fits really nicely there. There we go. And then I'm just going to add a few others. Let's see. I don't want to do all stars on this, so we'll put a little heart up here with a star. There we go. And I love the, what I really love about the enamel dots are the shine. So they don't feel, oh, it turned out super cute. Look at our card. How cute is this? Okay, so here we go. Something old, something new. I think these scallop front cards are a great way to use up paper because we're using 2 big pieces of paper. Go ahead and get those zip strips out. You can even do this, the desert rose piece back here. You can even do that in your pattern paper and really go to town on this. Now, I did which I did not cut. I did a Merry Christmas. I did a couple of verses in this file, as well as I put one that has a heart down here in the corner, and then a plain one as well to give you some variety. But I could definitely see adding a whole bunch of things. And if you have an image that you would like to add, maybe you want to add a few 4-leaf clovers or something like that, you can just slice those out of this and make this card really work for you. Or feel free to reach out to me and I'll be happy to customize them for you. All right, I hope you guys have liked this little card share. And if you did, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and feel free to leave me a comment. All those things really help me here in the YouTube community. And I am just super blessed and grateful for everyone who's joining me. Thank you so much and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.